Well, back to Sencut. This is a Sencut episode. It wasn't but a few weeks ago that I was on Amazon, and of course that's where they sell Sencut knives, this is probably, one guy was like, he made some comment about Civivi or something. Oh, the clip looks like a Civivi or whatever. It's like, yes, they are Civivi. They are WE knives, Civivi knives, Sencut, same family. So this is the episode. But I was on Amazon. This is where they sell them because this is their kind of dedicated budget line to where hopefully you will not see a Sencut knife in the $70-something range. They're going to be, right now, they all look like they're sitting around $42. So I think they're trying to hold the line on that. That's why they don't sell these through normal online retailers, because then there's always that cut that they've got to make for their profit stuff. So flipper tab, liner lock, green micarta. Yes, you have choices of other colors, etc. Really heavy stonewash look on the blade. And so, yeah, I like the style on this one. And, I had kind of lost touch with Sencut because when they first came out, they made this, and this, but didn't really go much beyond the initial models that they scattered out there. And so I thought there was nothing going on there. And all of a sudden, I realized when I went on to Amazon, I just clicked Sencut just to see what's going on. And there were these two new models, the Episode and the Snap. And here's the Episode, okay? And here's the Snap. This is the Sencut Snap. And of course, this is it with purple, royal purple. I dyed it. If you see my video about dyeing knives, scales and stuff, this was in that. So royal purple, which looks, I don't know if on the camera it really looks that purple, but it looks purple if you take it away from the camera. I'm just looking around the camera, and yeah, you can tell it's purple. When I'm looking through the camera, it doesn't look that purple. But this is a royal purple, so it's a very deep purple. But I thought this is interesting because, these kind of remind me a little bit of the Civivi Relic. Only, they're less expensive because they're 9CR18, I believe. And this doesn't say. Oh, yeah, it does. Very muted down here, 9CR18. It's upside down here. But I thought the Snap really, that's probably my favorite right there of the Sencut line for a while. But then here's the Episode, and this is a little bit more complex, the design is. And the blade a little bit more, pronounced in certain ways as far as the lines go. But makes sense. This nice jimped area for the thumb to plant itself on. And, well, let's grab me a piece of paper that I threw up here. Come here. I threw up. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. That's probably a better edge than on a lot of the Civivis I've checked lately. So maybe pretty much dependent on who's at the wheel at the time, right? When these things get their final edge put on them. But wow. Yeah. Throw this box back. I got the boxes mixed up now. Here we go. All right, Episode. So how heavy is it? How big is it? These knives are relatively, full-size knives. Not even relatively. They're full-size knives. 3.5 ounces. That's pretty light at 99 grams. And let's put the old measuring stick to them. Well, let's grab the tape first. But, yeah. 3 3/4 down here at the back of the choil, 3.5 at that part of the bolster right there at 90 millimeters. On back here, 8 inches at 20.5 centimeters. So It's an 8-inch knife. It's a full-size knife. It's 3.5-inch blade at least, and it's probably got all of that for cutting length. Yeah, it does. Has all of 3.5 inches for cutting length. So, let's hope this thing is going to keep its act together. Probably just the screen's getting screwed up. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Come on. Yeah, 2.8 millimeter at 0.11 and 0.48 on the thickness of the handle at 12.3 millimeters. So 2.8, basically almost 3 millimeter blade stock. Slice is nice, heavy stone wash, pretty neutral here as far as ergos go, so you can just slide on there. And 3.5 ounces, it does feel lightweight. Very usable that way. And it's centered. And there's no blade player lock rock. Nice drop to it. Detent is really nice. I mean, there's no, I was going to say, they didn't put thumb studs or a cutaway or anything on this as far as opening, but if you want, you can get back there on that part of the blade that really sticks up, get in here with your, and reverse flick it. So, even without any help. But, try and fail it. No. The detent is pretty snappy. It's good, okay? It holds. Yeah, it's solid piece. Yeah, all the way. And, you know, I like Civivi knives. I like Sencut. I like WE knives. I think they do a really good job. I think they're up there as far as industry standards goes. I think they're there with anybody else, and really above, head and shoulders above many others as far as that's concerned. Not only in design, but in his build quality, fit and finish. And this, definitely for the dollar, I think is great. And I like both this and the snap, to tell you the truth. So, ergos are good. Reverse grip is fine here as well. There's my balance point. It's easy to disengage this liner here. And the flipper tab hits me in the thumb, drops. Okay. So that's good. It's better than the snap. The snap, this is not much of a pass-through. So disengaging this liner is a little bit more of a push. Really got to kind of push in here and get that done. I mean, it's not like a hardship necessarily, but it's a little bit more annoying because of that to do that. So, although, you know, the overall on this is just freaking awesome. I love it. I really do. The design there is great. I like the design of the snap better than the episode. Just me, I guess. Pocket clip, deep carry, right or left-handed, number 8 Torx screws on the body, okay? And with these Sencut knives, they don't have like a Civivi emblem or anything here. So they do have a way of locking this down with a number 8 and turning this. So you're not going to have a situation where you got the whole pivot turning and no way to stop that. You can stop it right here and then break it down here. So you're in good shape there. Okay, and I like that approach really better than what they're doing with Civivi, with the little ledge under the cap on the front that's supposed to, you know, interlock with on the scale. Because I think you could tear that away on the scale and you'd be screwed. I mean, literally, you wouldn't be unscrewed at all. But this, I like this method better, and I don't need the logo here anyhow. So I think this is more functional. And these knives are not beauty queens or, you know, case display knives anyhow. They're for carry use, and the good thing about them is, you know, the good thing about them is they ain't titanium. Okay? They don't scratch up. I mean, titanium, oh my God. God forgive me, but titanium is just snail trail city. I mean, you can get it blasted, you can get it refinished and stuff, but you gonna pay money to do it, you know? Where this is just beater friendly. It really is. And look at those screws there. They're flat, so your entree, and yes, it goes in and out of the pocket great. I like it. Pocket clip works fine. Just fine. So what are we going to do? We're going to tore it apart? Of course we're going to tore it apart. And let's tore it apart from the backside. And, oh, I was just about ready to say the whole thing's turning on me. Help! No, but it had it. I would put another number 8 right in there and break it away. But no problem. See, it doesn't have a squared off area on the pivot there. So it's round. And she can go round and round. So there's that, by the way. And of course you didn't fall out, did you? You freak. Get out of there. Okay, you will later. Get over here. Where's my number 6? And this number 6 bit, I'm going to ride this bastard to hell because it's already kind of beat and rounded here and there on the flutes of this bit. And I'm gonna keep using this as long as it'll use. I got a whole nother bag of them. Okay, one long, one short. Okay, so this one goes through something in here, I imagine. I imagine we're going to see what that is as well. And you won't come out of there. Oh, okay. No, you will. Fine. There's the lock bar side of our micarta scale. Hey, you're getting micarta. Micarta. And there's our blade stop, by the way. Here's our liner. And everything else is falling out. Oh, this is our little... for the lanyard that goes right in this hole. Now get over here. And what do we got? Okay, ceramic detamp ball. And ceramic bearings. Yeah. And it's pretty dang clean. And everything's falling out of it. There goes the pivot, which is round and round and round and round like the wheels on the bus. I'll just tell you, at least you can hold on there and break it away if you get this thing jacked up with too much thread locker. 9CR18, stone washeroo. You're good. And then look at that, skeletonized liner. I mean skeletonized. And okay, so where do you think that pocket clip is going through when it comes through on this side? Right? The pocket clip, there's number 1, there's number 2, and it's coming through there. That's why it's longer, because it's that first pocket clip screw is going right into here, so it has to be a little bit longer. And there's that, and man, that thing's clean. All right, jack it back together. Here we go. Round, don't have to worry about it. Don't have any notch under here or under here like in a Civivi knife to hold this through. It just goes on through. And then we got ceramic bearings like we have on a Civivi knife. Correct? And where's my juice? There's my juice. And so let's throw this back. And oh, we got... better know the difference between your blade stop and your lanyard pin. A little bit difference in diameter there, I'd say. Just a bit. So, throw Mr. Blade on. And we're good. Get some more bearings. And we're good. So what do you think? Slap it? Slap it. And let's rotate this thing around to where we're going. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. We good? Okay. Jeez. Right there. Give me my pivot screw. And number 8. The only thing is number 6, of course, is the pocket clip screws, and they're number 6, and that's usually the case. There's some that are not, but okay. Body screw goes here, and then we just got the clip after that. And body screws are 8. So come on, lock it down, lock it down, lock it down all around. And yes, I think we're all the way there. Okay. And yeah, that looks centered, doesn't it? And yeah, I got it locked down all right. And maybe a little bit more than I needed to. Whoops. Come on, drop it. Yeah, I probably got a little excited about that. Got a little bit too much on there. But right or left hand, but we're going to put it back where it was because it was set for a righty. And let's push this screw in. See if we can get this on down to that, at least to the liner where this one screws in. And yeah, I can tell this bit's starting to round off. Okay, I gotta put a little bit more downward pressure on it to stay engaged. Okay, we're good. And we're good. And let's see, we backed off that pivot just a skosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that made a big damn difference, actually. Episode. Ooh, yeah. I really like this thing. This is Rico Suave now. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it like I'm feeling this. Now, if this had a better pass-through to it, I'd be really so much more impressed with this. But the snap, they just, see that? I mean, they could have done a little bit more of a cutaway here or something to expose that liner, because I'm having to dig and it's leaving a mark right across there to do that, okay? Where this one is just way more accessible. It's just so much easier, even with fat thumb syndrome. You can just, boom, really nice. So, all right. I mean, but both are great designs and they're good quality knives. No question about that. I'll leave you to it. Get out of here. I'm sure you got better things to do than hang around here. And I'll see you on the next knife video. We love them knives, and yes, we do. So you guys, stay sharp.